That's okay. That's okay. Now I'm warmed up. That's annoying, but it happens. Because I think that was a damageless run for this route. I throw the air quotes on it because you got to get whipped by the plant when you do that plant glitch in the beginning. And
what is this?
Wow.
You also get grabbed by that little
mansion.
thing coming out of the hole in the ground. In the second mansion, whatever that area is called.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
So I messed up the computer
What is it?
at the end.
Maybe it's
It
Chris.
still could have...
Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going
because my
with you.
splits that I have set
Chris
up
is our
are from a
old
run I did
partner,
last
you know.
Sunday.
Okay.
Technically got
let
the world
me
record,
handle this.
but I wasn't happy with the run, and so I don't want to basically like make the mods on
Stay alert.
Speedrun.com mad by like keep submitting runs. So I could have still got it on that one, but I was like 1 second ahead of my split and accidentally typed in Jom instead of John.
A dining room.
So we're gonna try again anyway. I had a really, really sloppy gas room too. Which you never hear people say because that room is a joke. But I was like pushing pedestals all over and pushing them in the wrong direction and stuff, so I don't think I would have ever
Barry?
lived that down if I kept that run.
What is
I
it?
gotta clean it around.
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
Atta boy.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature.
Maybe by
Anyway,
that creature.
let's report this to
Literally
Wesker.
saw that creature eating his body. It's alright, this is the run. I gotta make like one stupid mistake though, early on.
Wesker!
And then I'm like, I feel like all the pressure's gone after
Help
you
me
do
look
that.
for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Nothing too big though, of course. That was alright.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic.
Yeah,
We
that,
could get
actually
into
that
trouble if
run
we
I
get
just did
lost.
just now gave me some
We should
ideas.
start from the first floor, okay? And
As far
Jill,
as like, there's
here's
one
a
hunter.
lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking,
I didn't really
take it
have
with
like a
you.
consistent dodge for him. And after that,
Thanks.
I think I have a
Maybe
pretty
I'll
good
need
idea
it.
of what I want to do for him. Or her. I don't know, the hunters. The gender of the hunters.
Listen,
The
if
huntress,
something happens,
potentially.
let's meet up in this hall. This time I'll be there.
So here we go. Next attempt here. This is the run though. I'm going to be implementing the pause cancels strategy on all of most of my grenade round shots, grenade launcher shots, bazooka, whatever they call it in this game. You know what I mean? In the other games they call it a grenade launcher. Oh, you know, in that last run too, it was good. I messed up the computer at like pretty much the very end of the game. But I missed the hitbox on the piano the first time. And that's one of my little pet peeves, that if I miss that, I am not usually very happy. So there's the first pause cancel. It skips the knockback, the recoil. I would argue, because I'm doing it on the SCPH 90,000 model of the PS2, which is like supposedly the last one, and supposedly the fastest, I'd like to believe. I think on this model and the 77,000s, you can actually get away with those pause cancels and they save you some time. With some of the older models, though, when you pause the game, it can take a while to load, to the point where like those might not even be worth your time. I know, like when I first got a Japanese PS1 and was like, oh, I'm gonna beat the speedrun world record on this, and it's like, nah, you physically cannot do that because the hardware itself is too slow. It's annoying that that's a thing, but that's absolutely a real thing. The hardware is too slow. You can't beat it on that. I don't care how godly of a run you have. The doors are slow. Sometimes in the PS1, you'll open a door and the screen will still be black because the game is still loading. And that's where I was like, okay. This is not doable. Because I got this version, was like, oh yeah, Japanese version's faster. And I was getting like 110s, like an hour and 10-minute runs, which like my PB back at the time was an hour and 2 minutes. I was like, what's going on? Am I just getting terrible at this? And it's like, no, the hardware you're running it on just physically can't keep up. So that's a lesson learned. That's why I think I'd like to make a YouTube video kind of outlining all the little nuances and things that I've gone through over the past 3 years. Shoot, at this point, almost 4 years of running this game on console. I can definitely see why way more people do it on PC and emulator. Alright, just took my time and lined it up. Might have wasted a little bit of time there, but for the split itself, I actually, like, from what I set it on, I hit the button, but I actually missed the hitbox in the split, so like I think I'm like 2 seconds ahead right now. But it's still early. Still got to get the snake dodge. That's the most important part of the run. The most hardest part for me personally. Just dodging that frickin' snake the first time. Quickly, that is. I've got a super safe strat, but it would waste way too much time to even PB. So we'll see if we can get the dodges on this guy here. He's a little finicky, but I'd like to think I have got some strats for him, both going in and out. Yeah, you just gotta wait for him to go traditional zombie pose, as I like to call it. Where he puts his arms out and he's like, ooh. If you try to go too fast there, he will get you when he doesn't have his arms out. So that one's just all about patience. Just hold your horses and you can get around him. Now, my run that I have the split set off of, I got bit by him right here, which I'm just going to take a nice safe strat. You just walk over to here, and you run, get him to turn that way. I'm sure there's probably some like straight up YOLO bozo high risk strats for that like can save you a second or two. but I'd rather just do the consistent, nice and safe one. What are you doing? What are you doing? So that was disastrous, but let's make up for it, shall we? Nice clean one try, one shot Richard glitch right here. Nice and clean. Yes! Yes!
Richard, what happened?
Alright, yeah, let me concentrate on this room, because I... Last time I wasted probably, like, realistically, like 8 seconds in here. It was a disaster. So, fingers crossed on Mr. Yon here. Or Miss Yon. Again, I don't know her. I don't know his or her gender. I don't know if it specifies. Let's hope I didn't just waste 12 minutes of my life. Nah. I'll justify it every time getting bit, being like, well, it could have been cleaner, so it's just practice, you know. Come on, Jan. Need this run. It's all about the exit, though. Alright, I'm gonna be kind of lame and just go focus mode here. So, if I'm not talking much, I apologize, but now we have the potential to have a decent run. Sometimes that zombie jumps the gun and it looks like he's gonna get you there. No quick crank for me. I could learn it, but I don't mess with it. So this run is looking pretty darn good, but I don't want to jinx it. Because Yep, don't want to jinx it. My splits are actually like 30 seconds. It's a run that I did that's like 30 seconds better than world record already. That was ridiculous getting caught on that corner. It's alright. Let me get these dog dodges. Well, there goes the run anyway. Alright, so now that I'm not going to be like super stressed out about it anymore, I can have some fun and actually play the game. I'm trying to go too try hard, too focused. You gotta have like some little slop like that. And I actually feel like it helps your mental game. Do that pause cancel to not have to have that recoil. Again, I think on this model of PS2 that I'm playing on, it's fast enough to make those pause cancels worth it. But I think only two different models of the PS2 are worth pause canceling on. The SCPH 77,000 and the SCPH 90,000. And I'm playing on the 90,000. So again, for anyone in chat, I have these splits set to my best run, which was like 30 seconds faster than world record, but I haven't submitted it yet because there was some sloppiness in there. And I don't want to make the mods on Speedrun.com mad by like keep resubmitting runs that are only like a few seconds better. So I'm trying to get a nice clean run to submit, but I do have like 4 recorded already that are technically world record. But, and in this category, of course, people on emulator can destroy this game way faster, and obviously on PC it's even faster because you can skip all the doors. But I'm doing it on OG hardware. Well, kinda. Doing it on a PS2. The game technically came out on PS1. Let's see how these bookshelves treat me. There we go. I'll take it. I like it. Wow. RIP. 24 pushes is optimal right there. I used to just do 23. It saves you a little bit of time if you do all 24 and get it right to the edge. So after that splash, to me, I hear a noise where it's like, wah, wah. It's like a weird honking noise, but everyone I've ever tried to be like, dude, listen, listen. They're like, nah, I don't hear it, man. You're just crazy. Wah. But I swear it's there. Alright, so now we get these fish flopping around on the deck. And we get this key. This part's so boring to me. It's like all these like one-time use keys and pushing boxes and not dodging enemies. It's like a good 10 minutes of just like filler wasted. I don't know. I guess if you're actually like playing the game and you're trying to figure out how to like make the G-Volt or whatever it's called, it's just like the potion that you concoct that kills the plant. That's probably pretty fun, or that is pretty fun, I guess. But I don't know. To me, this whole part's kind of dull. Then again, as someone who runs it on computer, where you can just skip all the doors, this whole run on console is probably pretty dull. Just thought of that. It's like, ah, dude, you're wasting so much time watching those little sequences. So there's a thing called a quick shot. I'm not gonna go for them, but I'll explain how to do them. Where you basically you shoot and then you hold, instead of holding the shoot button and hitting X, you hold X and mash the shoot button. And on a PS1 or PS2 controller, you can hold it with your thumb and mash the shoot button with your index fingers. It's a little something I came up with where like it's wide enough that you can do that. It's actually like a pretty consistent way to get the quick shots.
Barry!
Jill!
I'm not gonna do it in this run though. 'Cause normally you would use those for that boss here, and then you would use it for the second encounter with Yawn, where you just pump 4 acid rounds into him. I'm not gonna use it though, since this run's going pretty well, and it is a little risky. Less so with this boss. But I'd like to eventually learn the Plant 42 skip. There's a glitch where you can skip this guy, or at least this cutscene where Barry's blabbing his mouth here. I'd like to learn the clean yawn dodge, Plant 42 skip, and then get all 4 quick shots, or all 3 quick shots on Yawn 2.
What a monster!
Along with the other
what the hell is
glitches.
this place
I think
anyway?
that's kind of like the God Run. So 26:47 is where the world record run right now hits this door. So I'm up 12 seconds on it. Not to mention, in the world record run right now, he ends up stopping later to use a healing item.
Wesker!
Still a great run. I'm not throwing shade or anything, but I'm just saying I'm pretty well
Jill.
ahead of that right now.
So you're safe.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry,
Reasons.
but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them?
So this, to
It
me,
was
is
all I
kind of
could
where the
do
game
to
gets
protect
fun and
myself
exciting,
against those
is where
strange
the
creatures.
Is that right?
all the hunters come out to play.
Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
I wonder if you go back, if you can see like Barry and Wesker arguing again or anything. Probably not. Don't know why the dogs are gone, but glad they are. Kind of like the dog up in this room where you put in all the crests. He's just gone, but not complaining. I like to go over to the right a little bit there, because sometimes that part, the screen can change like 6 times for no reason. No, there's a reason, but like, the screen can just change a whole bunch of times. So like, if you hug the wall to the right a little bit, it doesn't do that. So this first hunter, hope he doesn't get me, because he can. In a couple different spots. It kind of depends on when he like pulls and starts running at you. Yes. That was pretty darn close. Probably like a few frames away from a nice little slash. Nice. He might get me here, though. I hope not. Nope. That's good. Sometimes he initiates, like, immediately. It's hard to dodge. Menu cleaner. Same with this hunter at the top of the stairs. I hope he doesn't get me. But sometimes he does. There's something about like mashing the X button and like getting like there's like 3 frames where you can catch this staircase, but I always just hope for the best. So here's Jan, round 2. Pretty simple. Something interesting to note, though, I did always used to run this game on the US version, and on the US version he's got more health. He'll take 1 extra acid round. So it's kind of nice in this version to have that extra acid round later on. You can kill the zombie laying on the ground. Not get bit there. So we're still up. Probably
Jill.
up about...
Have you found anything interesting?
Well, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to...
Yes, but I
Speak
can't
too
see
soon.
very well.
How about
But again,
going
the
down to
splits
check
that I
by
have
yourself?
set are 30
I have a
seconds
rope
faster
here.
than the world record. I just didn't
Oh,
submit
do you?
that time because
Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
I had a couple silly
Wait.
zombie bites, and I don't know if I said it yet, but my
Yeah.
roommate's cat,
Richard
I had
gave
my
this
window
to me.
open during the run,
The
and
radio
the
is a
cat like
keepsake
jumped
from him.
up and like clawed through the screen
Richard.
and came into my room during the run. It kind of freaked me out though. It's kind of fun. But
This is more
I like
useful to
jumped
you
and
than
paused
me.
the game, and
Ready to go?
since I paused it, I lost like 2 seconds there. So I'm trying to make up for that.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill.
Ah, you've
Wait,
done it, Barry.
I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry!
Drop the soap.
I'll go and get some more soap.
I love that dodge. It's so simple, but it like I know it looks like he's gonna get you almost every time. So I enjoy it. Tell you which dodge I do not enjoy is this one in the kitchen here, though, with not the guy on the ground here. You'll see when I come back up. So a little optimization I thought of for that guy was I've seen some high-level runners shoot him there while he's like on the way up. You can dodge him pretty easy getting back there. So my idea was to basically kill him on the way out, because he'll grab you on the way out unless you like do this weird setup where you push him. But you're already standing still on the way out. So I figure like as soon as you get off that elevator, just aim down and shoot him real quick, and you don't have to lose your momentum on the way in. Probably doesn't save that much time, but I think it might save a little. There we go. So yeah, one of the big things I was unhappy with the run I had that the splits are set off of is I actually got bit by this zombie that walks down the stairs right here and comes out. I really hope I don't get bit, but Chef Ramsay, Chef Gordon Ramsay. Let's go. I didn't really set it up right either, but it worked. Oh my god, that is like, my heart stops every time. No matter how many times I run this game. I don't think you really need to like swoop out like that to dodge him, but it looks kind of cool. Might waste a little time even. But I do it. Style points, yo. So that pretty much wraps up the mansion here. We're gonna have some spiders, and then 2 more hunters, and then we'll hope for the best with the dogs. Because I feel like these dogs, when you're trying to get the battery in and get around, are pretty much like one of the really only parts that are RNG in this run, in my opinion. There might be other parts that are too, like as far as like starting animations or starting frames. That Screamer, I call him the Screamer, pretty simple. And this guy, the last dodge here on the way out, is pretty simple. Just hug this wall. All the hunters are left-handed, or left-clawed, I guess you would call it. They don't really have hands. They're all left-handed. And as such, they'll always swing at you with their left hand. So once you know that and you know where they're all at, it's really not so bad dodging them. But I think it's fun because it's usually like in a full sprint when you're dodging them. You're like running and juking and jiving. So this is the part right here where, like, sometimes you walk around this corner and the dog is just like, oh, hey, Jill. Just bites you. Like, sometimes they're not even near it, though. So, let's hope for the best. I don't know if reloading the grenade launcher is the best to do there, or maybe it's better to do up here, because there you gotta scroll all the way down to the 4th row. Whereas if you do it up here, where the battery's not in your inventory... Uh-oh, I don't like that. That could have been way worse than it was there, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Probably on, like, orange caution now from 2 dog bites. Ooh. Oh, come on. That was a disaster. But, it'll be alright. I'm not sure if I've ever had that happen to me with the crank right there. That's okay, though. We're still only on yellow caution. So the only 2 enemies unintentionally that we've gotten hit by are dogs. I have no idea why in the Japanese version the hitbox for that is such a weird spot. I swear, you can call me crazy, but I think in the US version they actually moved it. I have no idea why they would reprogram that. But that hole between the crank and that might have just lost me all the time I was saving on my splits. But, we'll see. The zombie in that hallway right there that I just went through, not a big fan of him. Or, the hunter, excuse me. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's beat this split. Oh, please.
Is that Jill?
Shoot, man.
Is that voice Enrico's?
If I hadn't butchered that,
Yeah?
getting
You're
that crank.
alive!
Wait there! Are you with anybody, Jill?
Could still be like 10 seconds ahead of my best.
What? Oh no, I'm alone. But why are you asking?
We'll drink beer while we watch
Listen,
Enrico die.
the stars are going to be finished soon. Someone is a traitor.
Oh no.
Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella.
Who killed him, I wonder?
Enrico! Who killed him, I wonder?
Pretty calm for just watching someone you know get shot and killed in cold blood in front of you. But she's probably like desensitized or dehumanized, whatever the word is, for after seeing all the stuff she's seen in here. So that dodge is a cakewalk. This is the one I'm not a big fan of, but I think I have a strat for it. We'll see. Yeah, so I was hugging the far wall too tight. You gotta be kind of in the middle of the hallway, and then as soon as he sees you, you hug that corner and just sneak right around him. So here we will do the auto aim cancel quick spider strat that all of the PC runners of this game are so jealous of. the only thing about doing it on console that they're jealous of. And even that, they're probably like, eh, I mean, I saved so much time of my life not having to watch those doors that I don't really care. If there's a way to use like a pause cancel to like skip to the older scene, but I don't think so. I think you need it to crash it out to get through. So simple, we just hold L1 and run up. And we're out. Alright, so I gotta get the, this is what I refer to as the one crank strat. I don't think people really call it that, but you do this room where you're at, think they kind of want you to crank it twice. But if you get the little pillar right on the corner of the wall that comes out, you only need to crank it once. Hence, the one crank strat. Yes. Sometimes I miss that hitbox for that hole, and it makes me very sad when I do. Actually, it doesn't make me sad, it makes me very angry. Angry. Of all the stupid things that could go wrong now, really the computer is the main one. Kind of like the last run I had. Although, last run I was not ahead of the splits like I am now, so. What's up, Jer? Or Ron? I'm actually not really going to be watching the chat too much because this run's going pretty well and I don't want to mess this up. This is the beginning of the end right here. Yeah, the camera changed. I got that last time where the camera didn't change, but can't get that every time. I also messed up this computer part last time, which is why I had to reset it 50 minutes in. So, needless to say, I was thrilled about that. I'm gonna focus here. Just hold the button. Alright. Just can't get grabbed by the monkeys and I'm good. Or excuse me, moths. T-virus infested moths. But I think they look more like monkeys. Oh, and I can't check this plaque right here either. I always used to do that when I first started running this game. There's a little plaque next to that door, and it is a pain if you check it. He was so close. He was pretty close. Gotta do this quick dodge on this guy. Tell me those things don't look like monkeys. They're hanging from the ceilings and swinging. But I suppose if you look at them up close, they do kind of look like monkeys. This is the one I don't really think you can do on the US version as easily. Cutting that corner there, I feel like they'll swipe you, but I don't know. That might be RNG. Just little observations I made. Because I did originally run this game on US. So 50 minutes and 43 is where the world record hits that elevator. I did it right at about 50 and 2 seconds.
I was looking for you.
I'm about 40 seconds
Barry.
ahead right now.
Jill, don't be angry. I wanted you to wait for me.
Barry, don't screw up again like you did when you dropped that rope.
I just wish she said soap so bad right there. When you dropped that soap. Barry's just like sitting there thinking about it, like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that again. You did a fine job, Barry.
Wesker?
You did a fine job, Barry.
I need to have my umbrella
Just
shirt
as
on.
I thought.
I
think
got an
you should
Umbrella
stay away
Corporation
from
shirt
Barry,
from
Jill.
GameStop.
I hear that his wife and
Kinda
two
like I got the
daughters will
Stars
be
one
in
from
danger
GameStop.
if he doesn't do everything I
So
tell
I
him
like
to.
slicking my hair back
You
and putting
are
shades
so
on and pretending I'm
cruel.
Wesker.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything. Because
Barry's
you'll be free
Butterfingers.
from this world very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This
I don't
laboratory has been
understand, like,
engaging in dangerous experiments.
Imagine if
Recently,
there was a
an accident
hole
has occurred.
and someone threw a rope down
Anyway,
and went, climb
this
down
disaster
using this rope.
cannot be made
Could you really like hold it while someone's
That's
weight
why
was
having
like
stars
climbing
knows
down on
about
it? Maybe if it was
so
like
inconvenient.
if Jill was pretty light
So
and
you're a
Barry was
slave
pretty
of
strong.
Umbrella now, along with these virus
But also,
monsters.
I don't get why doesn't she just grab the end of the rope and throw
I
it
think you
back up,
misunderstand
and he
me,
could
Jill.
just catch it
To
and
me,
hold
the
it.
monsters
She
you
can
mentioned
climb up.
mean nothing. I'm going
None
to
of that
burn
makes any
all of them
sense.
together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, Go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
Barry!
Sherry's berries.
Barry's
I
such
just
a
realized there's
fool.
NPCs
He'll be under the
in
control of
Resident Evil
Umbrella
named Sherry
forever.
and Barry.
How come both Umbrella
Actually,
and you can intimidate him
I wonder
by
if you would
taking
even
his family
consider
as
Sherry
hostages?
and Ada an NPC.
Umbrella? Well, I
Because an
intimidated
NPC
him,
is
but it
non-playable
had nothing to
character,
do with
and you
Umbrella.
technically get to
I
play
just
as
used
both
him
of those
for my
characters
personal
in two
purposes.
at one point
Though
or
both
another.
you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological
Call us
weapon,
idiots, dude.
what would you do?
Just solve this
What if you
difficult
were in
puzzle game
charge?
and made it all the way to the end.
You must stop this
Don't
now.
call me an idiot.
You're a brave girl. But if I were you, I
Watch, I'm
wouldn't
gonna
give
get
up
bit by
such
the
a
very
big
last
discovery.
zombie.
You guys
That's
are
my
idiots.
curse. Sometimes that
No
happens.
one understands its real value.
So you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant. Tyrant virus is a super virus, which creates a monster which is much stronger than human beings. Tyrant is the most powerful biological weapon in the world.
You don't mean you're experimenting on real people?
This is really
This is
people.
really beautiful. All this power will be mine.
I wish she
For the
said,
sake of an
"Don't
awful
tell me you're
creature?
experimenting on real people." And he went,
Don't be
"This
upset.
is real people."
All weak people exist to
And
me.
he says, "This is really beautiful," or something like that. This is real people. This is really people. Picture it making that screaming noise from Resident Evil 2 that Birkin makes. It's like, "Brow."
What? Don't come this way! No!
It can't control what it does.
It can't control what it does.
I'm not gonna talk for the whole rest of the run. Just gotta get the dodge here. Oh my god. Still wasted a little bit of time getting snagged
Jill.
on that invisible nothingness.
It's you.
But
Barry?
this will be a PB.
I'm really embarrassed to see
There's
you now.
virtually no way I can screw this
Just-
up.
just
Unless
leave.
somehow, like, instead of
Go
getting the
quickly.
flare, I accidentally go back down the
It's
elevator.
over, Barry. Wesker's dead.
Is that so? Jill, will you do me a favor? This is my last wish. Please give this photo to my family.
Glad Tim's not here.
Will you?
My buddy in
Sure.
chat watching this game, and at this party he went, "Oh my
Give
god,
me
that is an ugly family."
Jill.
And I was like, "Duh, show some respect to Barry and baby Moira." Isn't that her name? I think Moira is the daughter from Revelations 2. Thanks, dude. Ooh. This is... We get a call from Carlos. Or, no, it's Brad. What am I saying? Wrong character from 3. What am I thinking? I'm rusty on my 3, I guess. Oh man, so 58 right at battery. Oh dude, it's September 27th. Yeah. Carlos is tomorrow. September 28th, daylight. I think all the Resident Evil 3 runners are going to be playing it tomorrow. I hope they are. It's kind of officially Resident Evil 3 day in my opinion. There we go. There we go. Yes! Thanks, dude. I'm gonna submit this one. I need to learn how to do that. The better snake dodge. There was definitely stuff I could have cleaned up that I did kind of sloppy. But I need the better snake dodge and the Plant 42 skip. And the, yeah, thanks, dude. This is moving towards a pretty good, pretty optimized. I mean, again, I'm doing it on console. Shout out to the dude, Steven Mate, or Steve. I mean, I don't know if I'm mispronouncing your name, but Steven, the mod for the game on Speedrun.com. He taught me what the SCPH is, which is the different models of PS2. Shout out to Clicks Gaming for all of his amazing tutorials on this game, teaching me how to do like I watched his video, learned how to do the auto aim cancel. Shout out to Jer, who's in the chat, the only one in chat, and he's always down to play Resident Evil games. Good guy. And yeah, the whole RE1 community in general. I'll sit through the credits, and then I'm gonna stop recording, and then I'm gonna stop streaming for the night, dude. I'm gonna stop streaming, start uploading this to YouTube, and turn it in. I hope, since I did it on the SCPH 90,000 PS2 model, that's still valid. I don't think there's a big difference between the SCPH 90,000 and the SCPH 77,000, just from some of the videos I watched. The big thing again was just that I was such a bozo and I didn't know how to turn up the disc read speed. That was all I really needed to do to get a decent run after having run it on console for 3 years or so. So again, definitely some sloppy stuff. I think that's going to be like a 58-43, which is pretty darn solid. I know people can definitely do sub-59s on emulator, but I'm not sure if anyone with Jill has ever gotten a sub-58 or a sub-59 on console. So I'm pretty proud of this run. But yeah, I need to reach out to some of the elite PC runners, and I'd like to learn how to do that Plant 42 skip. Fallout 42, Fallout 47, Plant 47, whatever I'm trying to say. That skip. And, I don't know how much time it saves, but shoot, if it can save a good 20 seconds and I can clean some stuff up, I think the sub 58 on console could be done. It's, It's a stretch. But I think it could be possible. If you have the right attitude. And you're like me, and this is the only game that you speedrun. Dude, Tyrant's still alive. Luckily, he'll die at the end of 3, though, when the nuclear bomb just wipes everything out, so I don't think we have anything to worry about. Alright, so there it is. 5843 on console. Not emulated or anything. Again, thanks to Steven on the he's a moderator for this game. He responded like immediately when I posted before, because I was really frustrated that I bought a Japanese PS2 and it was still really slow, and he was like, no, you need a different model. I appreciate him reaching out right away and being on top of that. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys again soon with a cleaner run once I learn how to do the Plant 42 skip. So thank you for watching.